Right, lads, welcome to our first home game of the season, Chelsea versus West Ham.
I told you we were going to win, didn't I? You had us down for a draw. Never any doubt. Any doubt at all. We're champions of Europe, and they're a fucking poxy mid-table fucking team. So I don't know why anyone's surprised, to be honest.
I was shocked.
Yeah. Look, it was hard work, wasn't it? The first half. Honestly, the first half I felt they were going to score every time they came forward.
Sterling was unbelievable.
Sterling was good. We got away with a few, but fucking great win, and we deserved it.
I mean, going through the first half, obviously James Ward-Prowse made his debut this morning. I always get mixed up, so I've got to be careful with this.
He was class, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was class.
2 assists. Talk about first goal, corner. What do you think?
The 2 corners, he put the corner in just before we scored.
Yeah.
And it was, I got excited about it.
Yeah.
It was a fucking great delivery. And we nearly scored from that. And then he put the second one in. And, I mean, it was a completely free header. I don't know who the fuck was supposed to be marking.
Well, Gallagher.
That's right. Yeah, that's
he
right.
He didn't know what he was doing. He was at 6 or 7s, wasn't he?
Yeah, I watched that and I thought, I'm glad we didn't sign him, to be honest. If defence corners like that.
Yeah, and I kept thinking that throughout the game. The more it kept flowing, I was like, he's fucking not very good.
And he's fucking Barnett's dodgy as well.
And he fucking moans and moans and moans and moans. And that pissed me right off, man. Like, he reminds me of like a man that's trying to be a kid.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's annoying. But yeah, Nathan Aguerd, he popped up and got his goal. I think it was a great header, bullet, really, wasn't it?
It was.
But yeah, as you say, it's weird seeing JWP in a West Ham shirt for me.
It'll take a bit of getting used to.
Yeah.
I said yesterday he's the one that I'm most excited about. Probably because I know him more than the others.
Well, personally.
No, but you know what he's like, don't you? You know he's quality.
Absolutely.
We're going to see free kicks flying in the top corner.
We didn't get one yesterday, did we?
No. But he looked good.
Yeah.
Adds a bit of quality to those corners as well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
big guys
absolutely.
to come in. We play that way.
Yeah.
And Fornals does a good delivery at times, but he's spot on every time, isn't he?
I'm glad Bowen's off him as well. I've got to be honest. I'm glad he's off him.
Yeah.
So first half, obviously we get that, and then he gets a yellow card as well.
Yeah.
Soft, wasn't it?
It was soft, but you can't do that. Like he would have known.
It's a professional foul.
Yeah.
Simple
it
as
is. So you can't really argue with that. And the second one was a fucking yellow all day long.
Oh yeah, it was just silly. You don't do that when you're already on a yellow card.
Not at all. Not at all.
And it all seemed to happen in slow motion for me.
Yeah.
And sort of just you got
It was like that. Yeah. But going back to their first goal as well. So obviously we went 1-0 up, and then I said this on yesterday's preview show. Like I was worried about us going 1-0 up, wasn't I? I said just don't sit back, low block, because it's going to be a fucking long day otherwise.
Exactly how it was, wasn't it?
And it was.
Game
as soon as we did it,
as soon as we scored, we kind of went back within ourselves
and
we done it again.
Yeah.
And you go score in the 7th, 8th minute, whatever it was. That's a long time to go, particularly in the show, and the rest of the first half was.
It was horrible to watch. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I agree with a lot of fan channels when they talk about the style of football. It is fucking difficult. I'm not going to lie. Like if you're going to watch a West Ham game, I think personally I'd watch it on a mini match, because you don't want to watch 90 minutes of that, do you? It is tough. Like as I said, it was 1:30 in the morning for us to watch that game last night, and it was, my eyes were like, are we going to do this? And all of a sudden we get into the but they did strike well. I am not even going to try and pronounce that fucker's name, man.
No idea.
Chamakiwanka or something like
Chumbawamba.
Yeah, Chumbawamba we call him. Chumbawamba.
Anyway, it was a decent goal.
He turned Souček inside out.
Yeah.
Souček, I don't think he was that good.
He looked a bit slow yesterday. Although they were all a yard off the pace.
Yeah, I think they all had little bits in the game where they did their job, and then other bits where they weren't so good.
Yeah.
I thought where Souček came into his element, and a lot of the players did right, was after sending off in the last 20 minutes, getting those headers out of the box. Him and Alvarez were just superb at that.
Yeah.
But
And I don't think you single anyone out really. No one played really, really badly. Nobody played great.
But he gave away the penalty.
Yeah, he did.
and it kind of gave away the goal, didn't he? Like, because he got turned inside out. He could have done a bit more in Myers. I don't know. I just feel like when he makes a mistake, it's a big fucking mistake.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
or is it just because you notice it and slag him off?
No, because I want him to be good. Like, but he can't pass. He can't. Like, I don't know. He just frustrates me. He really does frustrate me.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was blinding last week. I thought he was brilliant against Bournemouth, but I just don't think he was that good yesterday.
I don't think he was, but I think that's a bit of a nature of the way the game went, because we got that goal early and we did go into that sort of within ourselves mode again. His then role changes to just heading and blocking everything as opposed to passing and looking for a way forward.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's not easy on the eye, like you say.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't easy.
But we got through to half time, and then second half started pretty much the same, didn't it? Until fucking Antonio banged that goal in. That was a great shot.
For a start, like
great ball,
and it was first time. He didn't take a touch. It was first time,
quality,
straight into his chest.
Yeah,
and he just fucking bullied him.
Yeah,
it was when Antonio doesn't have to think. That's when he's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but when he's got to think, and he's got too much time, he's not very.
Smashed it hard as well.
Oh, he hit that, and it raised off, didn't it?
Yeah,
it didn't even go along the floor. It was off, and it was straight into the net. So the way he hit it was unbelievable. But he looked like he had a bit of fire in his belly in that second half. But first half, I thought he was poor as well. To be honest. But again, like, it's the way we play. Like, so I can't really blame him, because if you're not going to get service or anything, how can you blame the man for that? Do you know what I mean? It's not his fault.
He was just running around. First half, there was balls that were going nowhere near him.
Yeah,
he run all day until he can't run anymore. But it must be frustrating up there.
Yeah,
the first decent ball he got, he stuck away. So you can't knock him.
No, I'm not from that.
And I thought after we got that second goal, we did play a little bit better. We offered a bit more till the red card. Yeah, and then we got even better after we went down to 10.
It was like we didn't have 10. It felt like it was normal. Like I thought we played.
We actually lifted our game off.
Yeah,
the players that came on, Fornals.
Again,
he was perfect. His every touch was just perfect.
There's talk of Spain now, isn't there, though?
Him going back to Spain
for $8 million as well.
Oh my word, really? Like, why would we do that?
Why would you sell him for $8 million? How old is he? 26?
He's not old.
27.
27.
He's not like
that. Yeah, so like you've got another 3 years out of him at least. Like, so I don't know why we would even entertain this is, as I said on yesterday's show, I'm sick of losing players.
Yeah,
we're giving them away, aren't we?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, like we spend big money and then sell them for peanuts.
Yeah.
It's like, like Anderson, we got half the money on him. Allaire, we got half
the
money.
No, we didn't get half the money on Anderson.
No,
we got $5 million or something like that for a £40 million player.
Was it that little? I thought it was a bit more than that.
I don't think it was, mate. No, I think it was 5 from Lazio.
So and he's come good there, hasn't he? So
I don't want him to go anyway, because I do love him, and I never used to, but I do now.
Do you think the little plays he was doing with Bowen?
Oh, mate, brilliant.
They were just knocking little balls to each other. It was almost like tiki-taka, just going around them. And then Bowen came into his own as well when Antonio went off.
Yeah.
He was holding the ball up. He was working his socks off through.
He nearly scored as well.
He did really well. Yeah. He did Antonio's job just as well.
Yeah.
I was impressed, and I thought that what was it, 23 minutes we were down to 10. I thought we played all right.
Yeah, we actually had a go. I think he's realised, like, if you let 11 blokes who can play football have a go at you for a long period of time, it's going to get unlocked at some point. So I think sometimes your best form of defence is go for attack.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we did, especially at home. I think that was important as well.
What about players?
Well, I was going to say, how pumped up was Paquetá at the end?
Yeah, I was just going to ask about him.
He was just like a dogged and determined, wasn't he, in his defending.
It
wasn't the most classy attacking performance from him, but he was just niggling and he was like punching the air at every tackle.
We were talking about this before you got here. There's almost a bit of Di Canio in him, in that he's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's like he's not. He's not a full shilling, is he?
Isn't he?
He definitely was yesterday.
But fuck it, it's great to watch. It's great. Like when he won that throw in, and he was punching the air.
He's a West Ham player. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he suits City. The more I see him play, the more I'm like, I think he's amazing, but his personality does not fit City. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you can say the same about Grealish, really, but just I don't know. There's just something about him that he needs to be the main man in the team. And he can be that at West Ham. I don't think he'd be that at Man City.
Yeah. And someone who doesn't mind getting stuck in is always going to be well respected. Yeah,
exactly right.
Yeah.
What about his yellow card? Do you remember it?
I didn't
remember
get that for.
Yeah,
but I watched it and it's weird.
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. I mean, it could be something and nothing, but it's almost comical.
And he holds the ball, and he holds the ball for a good 30-40 seconds, like. It's like he knew there was a clock somewhere or something. I mean, like, he's waiting for that yellow card to come back through, man.
He punched the air when he got a throw in as well. So I was wondering if his uncle had too lazy to turn on the phone.
Anyway, we're not making any accusations.
That's allegedly.
We're simply observing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was good. What about Areola?
Yeah, well, he come out the hero, right, because he made that penalty save.
And the save at the end as well was fucking great.
Near post as well,
it took a deflection and
Yeah.
Go on, but you're going to slag him off now.
No, I'm not going to slag him, but I'm going to say, look, he got very, very lucky on the one where he took the player down.
Yeah.
And that was millimetres offside.
Yeah,
and it was a penalty all day long.
Yeah,
if it was an offside.
But what more can you do?
What more can you? I don't know, but he's done it a couple of times, hasn't he? He's done it to Haaland last year.
Is that, do you reckon, the ball was fucking good though? Mm-hmm. Like the ball through, it was well weighted.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I think you've just got to go, you take him down or you attempt to save. Yeah, it's one of them. Or there is a problem where the goalkeeper is too far away from the defenders and the defenders were too high, which allowed that weighted ball to come through. Yeah. So you could look at it from two ways, but I can never be too harsh with them ones because of like what else are you meant to do.
There's an element of timing in it though. A really good goalkeeper will get their hands on the ball and not foul the player. Whereas you see every time he does that, you kind of shit yourself, don't you? You go, here we go again.
I see what you mean. If it's a one-off, then you let it go. But
just a couple creeping in.
Yeah.
But don't forget who you've just mentioned there: Haaland and Chelsea. Yeah, two amazing.
Well, forget Chelsea is shit. Haaland, he's all right, but Chelsea is shit.
But to be fair, those front couple of players, Chumbawamba and Jackson, they were running riot.
Jackson was decent.
Jackson couldn't hit a barn door with banjo though, mate.
No, his finishing was poor, but he was running around.
50p head. Yeah, Usain Bolt's fast. He ain't up front for West Ham, is he? But yeah, I just didn't understand. And the thing is, looking at their team, I fucking didn't know half of them.
Yeah,
it was a real.
They've had a rebuild, really, haven't they?
Mate, I don't know any of them. And another player that was there yesterday after the red card incident, which is going to be quite apparent, will be Mavropathos. Mavropathos.
I saw something today that referred to him as Dinos.
Dinos.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So we're going to go with that.
Yeah, Dinos. Yeah. Well, Dinos was at the game yesterday.
Yeah,
and he was watching.
So.
He was with Stighton. So I think he goes straight into the team now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust him.
Well, have a ban for one game.
No.
You wouldn't trust him?
Not against Brighton. No.
Yeah, okay. I thought he was pretty safe when he came on, though.
I think he's good, but I wouldn't want him against Brighton. No.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like we tried Ogbonna a few times against Brighton, and look how that's happened. I mean, not many defenders have done well against Brighton for us, but.
Do we just write Brighton off now, though? I mean, it's not going well, has it? Years now.
No.
They're a good team, mate.
They are a good team.
I think they had a cracking win at the weekend, didn't they? They've thumped 4 past someone or other.
Yeah, they did. Was it 4 or 5?
Yeah, I think it was 4. But yeah, either way, they're looking like they're sharp and not a team we probably want to face right now.
Well, they could be saying the same about us.
Yeah, exactly.
Champions of Europe, undefeated.
Unbeaten, eh?
But and that's the thing.
You got to look on the positive.
And it is hard because it's like it's a hard thing with being a West Ham fan because. Always.
Fucking hell, never a true word.
No, it is a hard thing being a West Ham fan, I'll give you that.
But what I'm trying to say is, we won the cup, then we had this transfer window where we thought we was going to get fucking no one, and everyone was down and over it and why the fuck's this happening? And then now we're looking, and now it's I'm excited, but it's where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can't, I don't know. it's a weird feeling. Like we've got players coming through the door now, and I'm like, why don't we just fucking do this in the first place? Like, why put the fans through that? Like, and I think that's what that's tarnished the beginning of the season for me a little bit. Even though we did win last night, and I'm fucking buzzing, but there's still that tarnish where it's like, can't we just fucking do things properly and do it right? Like, get these players in for pre-season, like.
But we've never done that.
I know, but it's just frustrating. I don't know.
It is, but our fans do overreact and get overexcited. When, you know, if it's not immediately happening, we sort of jump to the worst possible conclusions, don't we?
Yeah.
And it is frustrating. I've done it myself, right? It's just, yeah.
But it's just, for me, it's because we won the cup. I'm like, let's fucking build on it.
Absolutely.
Because all that was in my head was the last year at Bowling when we finished sixth or fifth?
Sixth, I think.
Sixth,
sixth.
So, like, we didn't build on it, and it fucking.
Was it seven?
I think we had a good shot of finishing.
We did. That's right. Yeah.
We lost to Swansea.
But yeah, so like, I don't want us to keep not building on success. Like,
see, I look at it the other way. To be honest, that winning that fucking Conference League, to me, I'm happy if that's the pinnacle. Because I'll wait 40 years to see us.
I get what you're saying, but don't forget, you're still going to wake up every weekend to watch it.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I want to watch something good, because like you said to me the other day, you just wake up and you watch it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what time it is. So I don't want to be painful for fucking a whole season because we didn't build on success. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what the expectation is.
No, nor do I.
So
we're heading into our third season in a row in Europe. That's never happened.
Exactly, and we've just beaten Chelsea.
Yeah,
we've got a fucking trophy in the cabinet. Like, I get all, and look, everything's valid. Yeah, it really is. You know, but fucking hell, we got to enjoy it as well.
But the one thing I do sort of put my hat on with Moyes, right, is he will get us through that Europa League group. I don't care who we draw.
Absolutely.
He will get us. By hook or by crook, he will get us. You know, if we by chance end up with two really difficult teams in that group, he'll get us second. But I fully expect us to be with top seed in the whole competition, right, as winners of the last one. So we go in that one as top seed. We're going to get one decent side, and we're going to top that group. I really think we are. I'm confident of that. We've done it 2 years in a row now. I think we'll do it 3 years in a row.
Moyes the magician, eh?
Well, Moyes masterclass yesterday.
Absolutely. I mean, it was a very, very typical Moyes.
It was, and unfortunately, that's something we're gonna have to get used to, because I don't think it's gonna change.
But I'd take that against Chelsea any day of the week. I'd play shit and beat them and fucking enjoy it.
Yeah. We've played worse than that and beat them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, like, I think it was like when Masuaku scored. We were shit. We sat back. We all watched it in here, didn't we? And like when he put that ball in, it was like, fucking, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? And like we played worse then. And fair, that was under Moyes as well, wasn't it?
It was.
So,
see, I can live with games like yesterday. I think it's the games that we've got more of a chance of winning. He just needs to go for it. And I think if he did that, he'd make a lot more people happier. You know, like the home games against the bottom half teams, few away games, just fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Look, it's all about momentum for me, and we lost that last season, right? We went into it, we couldn't get that first result. Took 4 games. We lost our first 3 games. This season, we've got 4 points out of our first 2 games. I think the momentum's on our side, and we're going to make a good start, and we can carry on through.
You know, and we could be sat here in a week having beat Brighton. And people talking about one of our best starts for years, and you know, a new dawn for the club and everything. So you don't know. Just take it game by game.
And like probably reiterate, I'm not like bagging the performance out. I'm not at all. Well, I am the performance, but then it's like what is no different to what we have been playing. So why would I expect anything less? That is what we do.
At least we do it, and we won.
And we haven't even talked about the third goal. Obviously, Paquetá, he got his goal, and he took that fucking ball off Bowen, didn't he? Did you see that? He was like, "Give me the ball." Like that again, the Canio thing. Like, but that just showed he's like, "I'm the man." Yes, things are over my head at the moment, but give me the ball and I'm gonna fucking do a weird run up and
and you know what, I've been slagging off that little steppy thing, right? But he gets it right. He actually doesn't miss.
He don't
and
miss,
if you back that up and you put it in the net, I can't complain.
Yeah. I think that endeared him to the fans even more, that penalty yesterday, because like when he ran over and it was just the emotion on his face. And he was just like, he didn't kiss the badge because I was looking for it. I was like, is he gonna do it? And he didn't. But I was like, fucking fair play. Like, he did the crossed hammers and he did a little dance. He even stopped, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
I think he was dancing when Chelsea were kicking off. It was fucking weird. But yeah, I mean, like 3-1. We're going to the Brighton game. What day or morning is that for us? Is that Monday again?
It's Monday and it's late. I think it's 2:30.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
2:30 Monday morning.
So
that make work interesting for the rest of the week, innit? While we recover from that,
it's hard work, innit? It is hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's an extra job that we don't need.
Yeah,
but we're doing it. So massive result for us yesterday. This is our quick post show. So we wanted to come on and really say, fucking well done, West Ham. We are fucking massive.
Fantastic result.
Yeah. So cheers, lads. Thanks for coming down.
Cheers, boys.
Obviously, one commiseration. Dave, do you want to talk about Lionesses?
Last night. Yeah. Look, I'll go back. Right. We play Fiorentina. Everyone plays down that competition, you know. But at the end of the day, you got to beat what's in front of you. You got to take your moments. Last night, Lionesses didn't, did they? Unfortunately,
no, they didn't.
That was their moment, and they had a big moment against Australia. They were really up for it. Last night, for me, they just didn't turn up, and Spain were the better side. Yeah. But that is your moment. You got to take that moment, like West Ham did. Yeah. But it just wasn't there for them.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like it was hard watching it in a pub with Australians as well, because they ain't got a fucking clue. I shouldn't be saying.
It's not that they haven't got a clue. It's just they like to see England lose.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say. Like, and it was two rugby league fans, and that's what I meant. Like, they're Aussies that they didn't know nothing about football because they ended up coming over.
We're 3 shows in, and we've lost the Scots and the Aussies now.
No, we've done the Aussies too.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It was a big result for us yesterday. We'll be back after the Brighton game. We will be doing home shows from the previews from now on because we're all going to be divorced if we carry on doing too many shows. But thank you very much, and massive win, and come on you Lions.
Come on you